So now we want to try to get into a few tight ends. You can probably speak more on this because that's your team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The
Cowboys. But Dalton Schultz, man, he just came out of nowhere. I mean, sometimes it's the way it go in football. Injuries produce opportunities, and you get the old saying, "The next man up."
Yeah.
Everybody got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? And Dalton Schultz was ready. Dak was peppering him, 10 targets, 9 receptions. He had a TD. So, man, that to me is good. To get 10 targets
at the tight end
position, that's rare. You're talking about a top tier level like a Zach Ertz, now Goddard, Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Andrews. It's only a rare breed that's going to get targeted like that. Even for the quarterback to even trust him. And this guy is coming off the bench, not even the starter, and they giving him that type of targets. The game was really, it's necessarily not really the game flow. But Dak looked at him and was like, okay, I can trust him, going out in space, underneath the zone, giving Zeke a little time. I've seen him a couple times he go out and he'll block a little bit, but the red zone, man, they was looking for him. So Dalton Schultz is a good opportunity.
I have a little difference of opinion. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need a tight end, there's some guys out there for you to go get, like Sample from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then Dalton Schultz because of what happened with Blake Jarwin.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a placeholder, guys. So if Dallas is in the shootout, they're going to give him targets. But would I trust him in a good game? No. Just like trusting Blake Jarwin in a tight game. I don't trust that tight end. So if you got other tight ends, I might go after. I just don't trust that for the rest of the season. But I do think he's a streamer. So if you need a tight end, get him. Don't never, the guy that got 10 targets, if you need a tight end, you go get him. But I just don't think he's a bell cow tight end. And when I say bell cow, that every week, I'm plugging and playing him. He's just a streamer to me.
Yeah. And, like I said, it depends on your league settings and your availability on your bench. If you got a deep bench and you can just plug him and say, hey, we're gonna see
what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen if this is just a one and done type deal, just a 1 week situation, then you can just release him, let him go. But this year's been so crazy. And it happens every year, man. You'll get certain people, they'll end up booming. Sometimes it takes about week 5, week 6 before we start seeing real big boomers. But now with all these injuries and stuff, coming down, this whole season's been crazy. So we're starting to see more talent come to the surface early.
Yeah.
So again, if you got the opportunity in the space, just it wouldn't hurt to pick him up. Just sit him there and see what happens. If he does it again this week, you're ahead of the curve.
I will speak for one league. If you in a fantasy league, not a fantasy, but a dynasty league, you take Dalton Schultz because he's young. Yeah. So this guy's playing for a long time. So he can get better and then be a focal point in this offense that Dallas like to use the tight end. So yeah, I would take him in a dynasty, but I'm not picking him up for a bell cow play at tight end every week. I'm just gonna pick him up for a streamer.
Right.
Or if your tight ends are hurt, then yeah, I would pick him up and play him.
Exactly. Especially if you're a Kittle owner, something like that,